A new American flag donated to the city of Bayfield was stolen just days after making its debut across the Iron Bridge for this year's 4th of July celebration. But the community got creative and their response has made an inspiring impact on the city. Northern News Now's Maggie Franzen shares the story.
The residents of Bayfield were left disappointed this 4th of July as the large flag that used to hang on the bridge behind me was stolen. The 20 by 36-foot flag was reported missing after dark on July 3rd, removed by what law enforcement believed to be a pair of wire cutters. The flag was originally donated by the local American Legion, and two of their members expressed how disheartened they were to see it gone.
It is so disappointing because it was a special thing, and the contributions and the support that the post and the veterans get from the community it was hard to see that happen.
A much smaller flag was hung as a replacement, but within the next day, 20 to 30 more flags were flown by its side, all placed by community members.
But I think the next day when you saw all the other flags roll up, you realized they didn't kill the spirit.
The community's support was felt by city leaders too.
We really appreciate everybody that showed up to offer their flag or give us support.
The Legion is already working on obtaining another flag to place on the bridge again next holiday season. While the flags have since been removed, hope hasn't. Many residents are still waiting and watching for the flag to be returned to its rightful owners. In Bayfield, Maggie Franzen, Northern News Now.
Thank you, Maggie. What an amazing community. Now, the city removed those flags just hoping that they could be returned to their original owners. Meanwhile, the community has pledged more than $3,000 to go toward a reward for any information that leads to a possible arrest. If you know something, call Bayfield Police.